Hello, friends. 812 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In the southern war zone on Kherson front, no significant changes. Krinky bridgehead is still being held, though partially, by the Ukrainian army. Zaporizhia front in Orikho sector fight continues. No significant changes and similar situation in Remivka salient. Coming to east on Marinka front, Paraskivka, the fight is continuing inside the village, while Russians advanced from the southern flank. Pobeda direction, no changes, and Russians are unable to move forward basically because of Ukrainians' large number of UAVs operating. West of Marinka, that is towards Zorzivka, where Ukrainians are withdrawing to Maximiliancourt because they are unable to hold the offensive operations by the Russians. And almost similar situation exists in northern part of Marinka, that is Krasnohorivka. Avdiivka front, Russians have made advance after many days, almost on all the fronts, that is west, northwest and northern direction. Yasno Broduvika also they made advance towards the outskirts. From the Umansky direction they advanced almost 100 meters and similar was towards Netailov. Both the regions are held almost 100% by the Russians. Russians are carrying out offensive operations towards west of Ocheretino. Heavy fight continues on the outskirts of Novopokrovsky and Novoalexandrivka. In the southern flank towards Pervomaisky, Russians made some gains in the south of the village. Bakhmut, no significant changes, though fierce battle is continuing in Chasiv Yar area. Ukrainians carried out counterattacks in Kalinov and Bohdanivka area. North of Soledar and Siversk region, no changes. In north, that is east of Kharkiv direction, no significant changes. Towards Liman direction, fight continues. Similar situation in Kupiansk. Swato direction, while marginally improving its situation towards Sinkivka and adjacent regions. Coming to north of Kharkov, that is Slobozhanske direction, Russian army improved tactical situation in Volchansk, Neskucheny, Liptsy, Vesely, and also captured Lukyantsy and advanced on its outskirts and towards Zeleny direction. Now a little bit more in detail on this front. Russian army advanced south and west of Glaibok and entered deep inside northern dacha of Liptsy. Russians also reached on the northern outskirts of Zeleny, which is still under control of Ukrainian army. Russian army so far has full control over 11 establishments in northeast to northwest Kharkov. Fight is continuing towards Staritsa, Volchansk, Lipsty, where Russian army has made good gains in last 2 days. In Chuhiv axis, Russians also occupied Buhrovatka and Staritsia, and of course forest south of Ohirtsiv. Russian MOD claimed that it has captured Bugrovatka in southwest of Volchansk. Interdiction missions, Russians hit many targets in Kharkov, Charkasy, Poltova, Sumy, Lviv, while Ukrainians also hit a freight train in Volgograd and Crimea with 10 of ATA CMs, though no damages were reported in Crimea. In brief, on Palestine Israel Middle East, in north of Gaza, IDF continues local operation in Az Zaitun and Zabalia. In southern part, Rafah direction, IDF has advanced north of Salah ad-Dir. highway along Egyptian border almost a kilometer. Hezbollah IDF exchange of fire continues while Palestinian resistance forces are continuously attacking Eilat with UAVs. Interestingly, an information says that Houthis are considering to attack on Eritrea military base which is helping US UK warplanes. I doubt if it is true. Ukrainian army is bringing up reserves to the so-called Ocheretinsky flower to stop further breakthrough towards west of Donbass, Zaporizhia and Kherson region. Situation is also difficult for Ukrainian army in the areas of Chasiv Yar and of course Kharkiv. Russian army maintains initiative on almost all the battlefront, though Ukrainians are able to slow down Russian advance or development, but not able to completely stop it. And Blinken is in Kiev to boost the morale of Ukrainians. Putin will visit China for 2 days. Georgia has finally passed law on foreign agents with 84 votes while 30 opposed it. As per the information percolating down, US and Taiwanese navies held Pacific drills in April itself quietly. World cannot be in peace as long US hegemony and imperialist foreign policy continues. And that brings an end to my talk. Thank you.